Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to react to a video called We Stayed in Bora Bora's Most Expensive Overwater Villa. I'm curious to know what this video about and what he's doing. Also, when you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel. All right, let's get to the video.
For the next 2 nights, we are going to be staying in this 2-story presidential villa at the Bora Bora.
Oh my gosh.
It costs a whopping $7,000 per night to stay here, making this not only the most expensive overwater villa in Bora Bora, but also the biggest. From time to time, having over 3 million followers on YouTube gets us into some crazy places, like Yanni in the Maldives, a $10,000 penthouse in Las Vegas, and a $20,000 penthouse in New York. But something about this one feels different. And if it looks familiar,
right there.
We never, ever want to take opportunities like this for granted. And we know the only reason that we're here and that we've gotten to do all these other things is because of each and every one of you that subscribes and watches this channel. So it only seems appropriate before we jump in to say a huge thank you. Thank you so much for making all of these incredible opportunities possible. And just like if any of you had the opportunity to stay here for 2 nights, we are going to do our best to make the most of every single second.
Nick Fury, it would appear you're not dead after all.
Got that right.
Now streaming.
Good morning from the Bora Bora. We are currently in French Polynesia, and I think this might be the most beautiful place on earth. So this is actually not the presidential villa, but it is where we've been staying. It's called the Royal Overwater Villa, and it's the second nicest room that they offer here at the resort. I'm going to quickly show you around, but we won't spend too much time here because later this afternoon we are moving in to the presidential villa. We've got an overwater hammock, infinity pool, tons of space, and caffeinating. Living room, bedroom. The bed was decorated in a bunch of flowers and towel art when we arrived. Right behind the bed is the bathroom.
so we got to Bora Bora 2 days ago, and just getting here was special. There are no international flights to Bora Bora, so we had to fly into the main island of Tahiti and then take a 45-minute flight here. And the views from the plane might have been the best we've ever had. Seeing this place from above is so spectacular. You really can't even appreciate it when you're on the ground. And then the airport in Tahiti is literally on the ocean. So instead of exiting the airport to a line of taxis, it was a line of boats. Then it was a short 20-minute boat ride here to the resort, which unlike our boat ride to Kuala Island in Nicaragua, I literally didn't want it to end. Needless to say, it's already been a magical 2 days here, but it's only gonna get better. I might explode with joy.
We actually spent yesterday filming a video for the Daily Drop YouTube channel that teaches you how you can use miles and points to save over $5,000 if you want to come stay here for a week. So after this video, be sure to go check that one out. But don't go anywhere yet because we have a lot to show you.
Okay, even though it is still raining a little bit, we have an hour before we check into the presidential villa. So we're gonna make the most of our time while we wait. And I'm gonna give you a tour of the rest of the resort, because once we get to the villa, it's going to be really hard to get me to leave. So we're going to start on the east side of the resort and make our way all the way west, ending in the presidential villa where we finally get to check in. This end of the resort is mostly villas. Majority of them are over the water, but there are also some on land. There's also the Swing Suite, which is an indoor golf simulator that Nate attempted earlier today.
So you may know that I am a sucker for competition, especially if there's a really good prize and I can get something for free. At Kuala Island in Nicaragua, there was a kayak race to see who could get the best time going around the island.
Sore subject.
But I'm planning on redeeming myself here. They have a hole-in-one competition, and you can win 5 free nights at the presidential villa.
Come on, baby. I'll take that over a massage any day.
This is the green where I'll attempt my hole-in-one.
This is it?
And you have to hit from all the way down there. 5 free nights in the presidential suite would cost $35,000, which is a pretty epic prize. So I'm guessing this is gonna be really hard. Also, if we run out of water on the island, we know where to come.
We are not surviving anymore, baby. I kind of get like triggered when I see those.
If you have no clue what we're talking about, a few weeks ago, we did a survival challenge where we attempted to spend 4 days living on a deserted island in Tonga, and coconuts were our only source of water for all 4 of those days.
I'll give you one guess who planned that trip and who planned this trip. I feel like oftentimes in the comments, people are like, oh, poor Kara, Nate's always dragging her to do these crazy things. When is she gonna get to plan something? This is it. Time to climb.
Hey.
Really getting our steps in today. Whoa. It looks so majestic right now with the fog. I know you can't tell on a map, but we have just hiked all the way to the highest point of this island, where there's a viewpoint overlooking the tallest, most iconic mountain in Bora Bora. Mount
That's cool.
Otemanu. Maybe.
Across from the viewpoint is the spa, which I got to try out yesterday.
I have a feeling this is going to be the best massage of my life. No pressure.
All right, back down the mountain. So the first thing you run into coming down the hill is this beach with these nice cabanas, comfy beanbags. I feel like a lot of times at resorts like this, you have to like get up early, come save your seat because it fills up. You want to get a good spot, but not here because this beach is reserved for Hilton Diamond and Gold status members only, which we are. So we haven't had any trouble getting a spot here.
It's nice to occasionally have these little surprise perks when you spend as much time and effort chasing hotel status as we do. Also, can I make another plug for Daily Drop? Do I have your permission?
Yeah, mine.
In the video that we made over on that channel, I tell you how you can get diamond status with Hilton just by signing up for a credit card.
This is the biggest building.
Comment down below. Would you go to Bora Bora? I know I would. I'm going to ask a second question like this, so get prepared.
On the island. It's very central. There's a lot going on in here, but the highlights include the breakfast buffet. It's delicious and also included for free if you're a Hilton Diamond member, just saying.
Also, this is
Hilton
French
Diamond.
Polynesia, and I feel like there's a heavy French influence on the pastries because the pastries are probably the most beautiful I've ever seen.
And there's a Chinese restaurant, which we ate at last night for dinner, and the dumplings were There's also a French restaurant in here, which we're going to eat at tonight. So we'll see. Future Kara, give us the verdict on the French restaurant.
That's actually so good.
At the end of this boardwalk, we have the reception area. It's where the boat dropped us off. They also have like a cocktail sushi bar down there. We haven't tried it yet, so hopefully we can squeeze that in before we leave.
We're doing the Future Kara thing again.
Yep. Future Kara is very happy. Future Kara also loves the fire show. Welcome to Tahiti's second largest pool. Usually it's very awkward to film in places like this because there's lots of people, but not today. One perk of the clouds, baby. Got the pool all to ourselves. I don't know how it gets any better than this. Behind the pool and across the bridge with the waterfall is the beach grill, which we went to the first night to see the Polynesian show. They had this big buffet with all these local foods. And then the show was just amazing. They were playing the drums, they were singing, and the dancers blew my mind. Like, I don't know how they get their body to move the way that it does so quickly. I've been practicing. Then this guy came out with fire and did this whole fire dance. Plus, he was like a comedian. He was cracking us up.
It was unlike any fire show I've ever seen.
New Tylenol Precise, the fast-acting formula for targeted pain relief, precisely where you need it.
I would say that I'm a warrior. Yoga helps me be fluid, smooth, and get that one more ball back in.
Yeah. Right in front of the beach grill, hence the name, is the main beach. Don't worry, you don't have to have any special status to come here. There's still chairs and umbrellas. They're just not as good.
She is the one. See, this is why I don't bring her to do things like this.
Just kidding. It's amazing, obviously. And they have all kinds of free activities. There are kayaks, stand-up paddle boards, other skinny-looking boat things. What are those?
You know what this is? It looks like it may be like a motorized surfboard with a handle, like a less dangerous, less cool version of a flight board.
But Moving on. Check-in's in 15 minutes. We gotta move on. Quickly. There are more overwater villas to my right, and then the gym and the kids club on the left. They have ping pong, and it's actually a really nice gym. I haven't used it, but I poked my head in there. If you like going to the gym, it's pretty good. We're getting close. We just have to go to the garden. Oh, that's it. We just have the garden. And then we're there. 4 minutes. We timed this perfectly. Tropical garden, we have arrived. This path through the flower garden takes you directly to the presidential villa. And it's officially time to check in. Ah!
Key's on my wrist. She doesn't have a key.
Which one do you think the Kardashians stayed in? We have the same one as theirs. So to clarify, there are 2 presidential villas, one on each side. And I believe we're in this one.
It's happening.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're here.
Wow, the view for the bathroom is next level.
Look
what is
at
that
the
toilet?
toilet.
Okay, keep going.
I can't believe this is our house. Another bed. Can we go upstairs?
Go.
Stop. Did you know this was here?
No. Wow. It's like The Hobbit meets Bora Bora. For some reason, that's what this round door makes me think of. I'm just going to let Kara have a moment because I truly do feel like she deserves this. All joking aside, I cannot believe that I found a wife who is willing to come along with me for all these crazy adventures that I plan, most of which are pretty uncomfortable, and not only comes along, but also excels. Let me just scroll through a few of the things that we've done this year. Might as well start in January. Swimming with orcas in Norway, freezing cold water, camping in the freezing cold, sleeping in an ice cave, sleeping in an ice hotel, going to the snowiest city in the world, riding motorbikes across Peru. She did get to go to a private island 3 months ago, according to this thumbnail. Support crew for flight boarding the English Channel, walking across Singapore, living in the jungle with a tribe, and of course, the 4-day survival challenge that we just recently completed. So yeah, I'm just gonna give her a minute to soak this in, and then at some point we'll show you around.
Okay, real quick, I'm going to be really honest with you for a minute. I love traveling full-time and making these videos, and I would not trade the chaos that is our life for anything. However, I think the last 7.5 years of living and working from the road finally caught up with me. Lately, I've been feeling really overwhelmed. Some of you might have caught a snippet of that in our video a couple weeks ago. Earlier this summer, my stress levels just hit an all-time high, and it was honestly really scary, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Thankfully, Headspace has helped me so much, and they are the sponsor of this video, but it doesn't mean what I'm saying.
Lovely house. That presidential suite is A1. Aw. That's a good husband right there. Something I strive to be one day. Ooh, I know that's cool.
A little chillier than I thought it was going to be this morning. The sun is doing its best to come out. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Nate has somehow convinced me to go on an adventure and leave this villa. But I promise we're coming back and I'm going to give you a tour of our home. Check this out. This is my view. No one is around. I just keep seeing little fishies swim by. Perfection.
Cool.
These epic animal encounters that we've been getting to have this year have turned into one of my favorite parts of travel. It's just different than going to see a building or a landscape of something that you can see a picture of online, and then when you get there, it's gonna look exactly the same. With animals, you never know what you're gonna get, and I think I love that mystery. Today's fish that we're going to swim with, hopefully, is not only one of the biggest fish in the sea, but it is also at the very top of my marine bucket list. And we've never done this before.
Manta rays, so cool. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh yeah, don't get
I think that was worth it. I'm sure filming from the top down, the camera did it no justice, but it was pretty incredible to be in the water with those majestic creatures. Here in Bora Bora, you aren't allowed to dive down to their level, and that was just killing me inside. It would have been so incredible to be able to swim down with them because they're just swimming in circles and they look super playful and curious.
No, they don't. No, they don't. See, black people, white. See, that's white people stuff. Black people, no, no, no. We stay from a distance. He was perfectly fine where he was.
I can't even keep up with Karis just pedaling back so fast.
Oh, I can kind of feel the sun a little bit. Finally. Warm.
I never would have thought that a warm jacuzzi tub would be my favorite feature of the presidential villa.
Tell me about it.
It's not that warm.
I can't believe this is our life.
Just swimming with mantas, coming back and getting in the jacuzzi on the second story. Are there bubbles? That's what I'm talking about. What have we been doing?
Bubbles!
Wow, okay. This is the life. That feels a lot less like a bathtub.
Yeah.
Here's what sailing through the Mediterranean with G Adventures looks like in 45 seconds. You can hop.
It is finally time for me to give you a tour of the presidential villa. Our island host confirmed with us that this is the largest overwater villa in all of Bora Bora. And I'm pretty sure it's the only 2-story overwater villa as well. So we'll start with the first level. We have the main area and 2 bedrooms on either side. We have this nice big couch, a desk in the corner, which we, believe it or not, have worked a little bit since we've been here. Dining room table, the most beautiful photography decorating this wall. The most important part of any accommodation, in my opinion, coffee maker, kettle, and minibar, which we haven't touched. Does anyone actually use the minibar? Comment below if you're a minibar consumer. Oops.
Not me.
Meant to put these away. We did some Tim Tim Slams earlier.
Oh, the best one yet.
Okay, and that brings us to bedroom number 1. There are 3 total bedrooms in this villa. They're all amazing. This one kind of feels like the kids' room because it's 2 double beds. So if you have a family.
My diamond earring came up in the ocean and it's gone. And there's people that are dying.
I'm a tiny bit embarrassed.
There's people that are dying.
Keep up with the Kardashians back in the day. And the whole Kardashian Jenner clan stayed in this villa. There's a whole episode on it. I knew that they had gone to a tropical paradise. I didn't know which one. And then I connected the dots when we got here that they actually stayed in this one. And now I'm here, which kind of,
Wow.
we're gonna have to watch that episode later.
Great. One more
my
notable
God.
person who they told us had stayed here was Paris Hilton. And I am a little embarrassed to admit that I never connected the dots that Paris Hilton is actually connected to the Hilton family that owns Hilton Hotels. And that's where a lot of her money came from, I guess. And the Conrad is a Hilton hotel.
Moving on. This is probably the most
Paris
unique feature
Hilton
of this
for money. I
bedroom.
did
It
not
kind of
know
looks like a big weird dresser right in front of the bed, but it's actually boop. So you just use the remote to lift it up. And if you hit another button, it turns around to face the outside. So if you want to watch a movie while you're lying in your lounge chair, go for it. Relax and get a tan at the same time. Each bedroom has its own gigantic bathroom. It is so beautiful in here. Even from the toilet, you have a view. Like, who closes the door? Hi, kayakers.
Hello.
Don't mind us. The shower is also huge and beautiful with a waterfall. We have 2 different sinks. And best of all, these amazing windows so you can just see a view almost 180 degrees. Can't be beat. The robes are the soft kind, which I love. And I don't think there's a more picturesque tub. I mean, look at it. It's so welcoming. Okay, bedroom number 2 is all the way over here. Follow me. This is the bedroom that we've chosen to stay in for a few reasons, which I'll get to. But first, let's just admire this beautiful towel art. Our housekeepers are the absolute best. She even left me a note today saying that the rain shouldn't stop me from having fun. How did she know? One reason I love this room is because it just looks the most romantic. We have these really high ceilings because there's no deck on this side of the villa, and this beautiful curtain. Probably my favorite small detail at this resort is that each day we get an incense menu. We pick which scent that we want, and when they come and do turn down service, they bring it. And then when you come inside, it just smells like you're in a spa. Or Spencer's.
Yeah.
Another reason we chose this room is the closet. It's nice and big. All of our stuff fits in there, and it's all just
Probably shouldn't be showing you this, but it is nice that it's hidden away.
It's just contained. Our bathroom is identical to the other one, except for we do have a full-length mirror, which is another reason we liked it here. And it feels a little more private. There's not a villa outside of one of these windows, so less people to see you bathing or peeing with the door open. Does that do it for level 1? Hi ho, it's up the stairs we go. So when we checked in, they told us that this was the primary bedroom. And I can see why. It's definitely the biggest. You have the most space. You have your own private balcony. It kind of feels like this would be the parents' room. The kids stay downstairs. You have a lot of privacy. But I don't know. The bathroom and the closet, they're just not as good. Feels a bit dark in here. So we chose downstairs, but without a doubt, the thing that surprised me most about this villa is that there is a sauna in the bedroom. How crazy is this? We turned it on this morning when I was freezing, and it's still hot, and it's got the whole shebang. And now, if you'll follow me through the hobbit hole to the upper deck with the heaviest door of all time. Woo. We have heaps of space out here, as you can see. Outdoor sitting area, a covered seated area in case, I don't know, it rains all the time we're here. There is a hot tub that we put to use earlier. And last but not least, we have a bar table. And now we'll go back downstairs to our gigantic lower deck. Lots of room for activities down here. Our pool is probably twice as big as the one we had at the Royal Villa. And of course, tons of seating options. Oh my gosh!
The spotted eagle ray right under our deck.
I was literally just coming down here to say that it goes without saying. The snorkeling here is unbelievably good. We're literally just right on top of a coral reef and the water is crystal clear. Before the words even came out of my mouth, a spotted eagle ray just swam by our villa like we planned it. It was so beautiful and spotted.
We also had some people on the tour today tell us that they've been seeing a black-tipped reef shark swim around the villa. There's tons of marine life and tons of beautiful fish swimming around right underneath us. And I think the coral underneath the presidential villa is the best in the whole resort.
We're not just saying that.
It's like they built it here on purpose or something. It actually looks even bigger from down here.
Oh my gosh, it does. This is no doubt the best angle. This is the best day ever.
So cool. Wow.
I think my mustache makes my goggles leak. It's one more reason to shave it. Comment down below if you'd like that to happen. Kara's underwater and she can't hear me. Well, we didn't find the spotted eagle ray, but that has to be the clearest water I've ever swam in. Yeah. And we did see the black-tip reef shark.
It was huge! Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
I don't know how it gets any better than this. Truffle fries with this view and the sunshine. I've never been so happy to sweat and put sunscreen all over my body.
It's sunny!
Best day ever! This moment cannot be beat.
We got a veggie burger that we didn't know came with French fries, and we also didn't know came with rolls. And we ordered an extra plate of French fries. And thankfully, they threw in a tiny salad to make us feel a little healthier. Oh, that grill is so hot.
I know, isn't it great?
This is amazing. Wow.
I'm going to soak it all in, and next time I'm doing something that's hard and terrible, I'm just going to remember how great
this exact moment was.
Our next adventure is not going to be easy. It's probably good that I'm carb loading, honestly.
Mhm. Yep.
The really cool thing about working in financial markets.
Oh no.
Goodbye, presidential. So sad.
It's fitting weather to be leaving.
Well, I had to say goodbye to our villa, but we're not leaving Bora Bora quite.
All right, if by some miracle I'm able to hit a hole in one, I can win Kara 5 free nights here. We've only gotten 2 hours of sunshine since we've been here, so I feel like she deserves it. I was on the golf team in high school, but it's been a few years.
I'm feeling lucky. All right, Nate. Visualize success. Look,
Oh, we caught
somebody
him.
was trying to sabotage us. How you feeling?
Like, you should enjoy your last few minutes here. I think my chances are slim if I'm being honest, but I've got to try.
You got this. My heart's beating so fast.
Your heart's beating fast.
So this is actually something that the resort offers to anyone, which is pretty cool. Has anyone ever won before? No. It's never been done.
It looks so far. Also, I have a few things working against me. I'm pretty much hitting out of a sand trap, and these aren't real golf balls. These are like fish food in case I hit it in the water. I'm going to channel my inner high school self who spent every day on the driving range. Watch out, everybody!
You got this, Nate.
Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. That's going towards the hole.
Oh, you were so
It was
close.
actually kind of close.
It was so close.
Okay, I've got 2 more.
I mean, I wasn't kidding when I said I believed in him, but that was way closer than I was expecting the first try to be. All right, you gonna do anything differently?
No, same thing and hope I get lucky. Ah,
The wind really picked up before that swing.
this is like bigger than the 18th hole at the Masters. That's all I'm saying. The pressure that's on me right now.
Nowhere near.
It was a once in a lifetime.
That one was fish food.
I hope you enjoyed your once in a lifetime stay in the presidential villa. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for everything.
Oh, I'm gonna miss them. Stephanie, you were amazing. Wow. The weather matches my mood both ways. On the way in, it was cheery and bright. On the way out, it's sad and gray.
Okay, now that this video's over, don't forget to watch the other video that we made on the Daily Drop channel.
And that is today's video. I really enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you guys enjoyed this video as I did. Also, if you watched the video all the way through, make sure you give the thumbs up. And make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.